areas that have faced waterlogging as well. Remember, with the first sunrise is when there are more details that will emerge of what exactly was the impact of Cyclone Biparjoy. It did, interestingly, eventually weaken in its speed when it made a landfall, but it's now going to go toward Rajasthan. So Saurabh Vakhtania is in Gujarat, so is Ashutosh Mishra. Let's again break in with this report coming in by Ashutosh.
All because of the preventive measures taken by the administration. With this ground report in Mandavi with Sanjay Kumar, I'm Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
Water that Ashutosh is showing us, strong winds that Saurabh Vakhtania is telling us about. Trees have been one of the first evidence of what unfolded late into the midnight. So that is why I want to bring in Saurabh Vakhtania again. Saurabh, many would think, all right, in midnight the landfall has taken place, not much damage. Let's venture out. What is the advisory given in by the administration? Can people come out right away or still caution needs to be shown?
No, not at all, Pooja. Just look at the situation right now here. Not at all. People should not come out right now. As we speak, just look at the amount of rain which is coming down heavily, and once again these are the isolated rains, and this is what is worrying factor for the people as well and for the government, that when people come out in such rain it can be dangerous. I can see some people walking, some people are on bike, but look at the visuals over here. I'd like my camera person Vaibhav to show you the right straight visual of this city of Jamnagar. It's raining so heavily that the visibility has also decreased. We see few people on road, but the clear advisory from the government still is that they should not come out of their house because it is going to rain so heavily till late evening. Just look at the conditions, and it is still pretty much windy, Pooja, let me tell you, and this isolated rains are very dangerous. Just look at the amount of rainfall, and this such rain, Pooja, it is raining since yesterday late night. The rains have not stopped over here in Jamnagar, and such is the situation in, just look at this gusty wind. It is so difficult to also stand, Pooja. See, this is the gusty wind and heavy rain. So what I was telling is that such is situation not just in Jamnagar, Pooja, but also in Kutch and the different Saurashtra area of Gujarat. What the officials, the IMD officials have clearly told us that the wall of cyclone is still over the Saurashtra area, and therefore this storm is going to, the wall of the storm is going to be till late evening, and therefore it can be very risky, it can be very dangerous, because already several of the structures like the electric pole and several of the trees are still hanging due to yesterday's severe cyclone. So now,
it is very interesting, Saurabh, because this was exactly the situation 24 hours ago before the landfall. So it's not that much has really changed, even though the cyclone has weakened in its speed. We're looking at the visuals of uprooted trees and towers as well. Saurabh, stay on with me because Ashutosh Mishra sending us another ground report. Let's take a look at that. This is Mandvi.
Bringing you all the ground reports from Mandvi with Sanjay. I'm Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.
All right, so different areas that you can see clearly show that these are knee-deep waters. This is what Ashutosh sent us.
किसी का घर है और जहां एक या दो लोग मुझे दिखाई दे रहे हैं, और इसीलिए प्रशासन ने कहा था कि जो लोग हैं वो जल्दी से जल्दी इवैक्यूएट करके सुरक्षित जगहों पर चले जाएं। खाली भी कराया गया था, लेकिन जो लोग लौटे हैं जाहिर है उन्हें अब इस दिक्कतों से दो चार होना पड़ेगा। हालांकि पानी जैसे ही हाइट
All right, so remember our reporters on the ground this morning to ascertain what happened late last midnight. That is when eventually the landfall took place, and while the speed may have weakened, it's clearly left evidence of damage. Damage in terms of uprooted trees. There have been electric poles, as you can see, also that have suffered damage. Listen into this.
और उसके बाद क्या हुआ है वो बयान करने के लिए हम आपको स्कूल में लेकर के हैं निचले इलाकों में, और अभी भी देखिए जहां पर पानी भरा पीछे इक्का दुक्का लोग हमें दिखाई दे रहे हैं इन घरों में जो रह रहे हैं। हालांकि प्रशासन ने कहा था इसीलिए कि यहां से चले जाए, उन्हें हटाया भी गया था, लेकिन बहुत सारे लोग यहां से नहीं निकले। अब ये कि जब तक ये पानी नहीं उतरता और जब तक हाई टाइड नहीं खत्म होता तब तक ये जहां हैं वहीं पर रहेंगे।